Okay, hey, hope everybody's doing well. Finally put the gimbal on. The cable up here kind of didn't snap in, so I'm kind of concerned on that, although the plate that goes over the cable with the two screws sat perfectly. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. I got to turn it on here. So I guess let's see, let's do this and hope that there's no smoke coming out of this. That's on. See what happens here. All right. So we got all that going. Now, how do we see the camera here? Gimbal. Ooh. Starting point. Gimbal not ready. It looks like it's ready. All right. Okay. Wow. Ready to go. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting an image here because I don't use this. I don't use this drone. All right, well, the motors turn on, but I'm not, oh, there it is. Finally got the camera. All right, can I move the gimbal? Oh man, that's not working. I'm assuming this is the gimbal that, you know, it should be able to move up and down. And it's not. Oh, man, that's gonna stink. Nope. Okay. Oh, I see what that is. Okay, so this is moving. This guy right here is moving this down here from auto exposure and all that stuff. Habit. Is this? Oh yeah, there it is. Woohoo! I don't know if y'all can see that. It's actually moving. The gimbal's moving up and down. Okay. It's working. I guess I need to read the manual. All right. I'm going to turn this off. All right. Be back in a while. Okay, so what I found out is the display here, if I hit it, that's the way it starts. And so to get it to display the camera, you hit display right here, this button. Takes you there. And then this is to take photos, this button here. And this button is to take video. This button up here moves the camera. Yeah, moves the camera up and down. All right, and now right now I'm in. Let's see, it's kind of hard to see, but you see that bluish line at the bottom there? I can move it to exposure auto. God, yeah. Right now this is ISO. It's hard to see, and I can't even shutter. I think. EV, that's for overexposure, and then we can go to the very end one there and press that guy. Oop, let's try it again. And so now it's taking us into the camera. You can change it all the way up to 8K. Then it goes into the go home altitude, the speed, the limit speed, all that stuff. Then it goes to controller. This is mode 2. Mode 2, this is up and down, altitude and stuff. And then yaw. Yaw means this way. And then this is your front, back, left, right. Remote calibration, I'm not sure. I haven't done that. This is avoidance, visual avoidance, obstacle avoidance, whatever it's on. And then finally there's some more stuff. It was on Imperial, I'm sorry, it was on metric. I changed it for him to Imperial. So, cool. Now to go back, you hit the display, takes you back, and there you are. And then if we want to go back to the other display, hit it again, and there it is. Okay, my EVO 2 version 3, or is it the EVO 3? I think I got the EVO 3. My controller is big. It's a lot more intuitive than this stuff. Anyway, the next thing I got to do is take it out and see if it'll fly. All right, let's see how. Okay, like, well, hope everybody's doing well. I'm back. So, like most drones, the props got to go a specific way. So on the Autel, you have, let me do this number. There's a white ring there, and there's a white ring here in the center. There's not one here, and there's not one there. Okay, so the props with the white ring go where the white ring is. Okay, white ring, hope y'all can see that. White ring goes over here, and then of course the ones with no ring on them go opposite of each other. Okay, I've looked at these, and yeah, I'm gonna tell my friend who I repaired this, he needs to get a new set. They definitely got they've hit something on the leading edges and stuff. I'm gonna go test fly it, and unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to videotape that because I don't have someone who will be able to videotape it. But that's pretty much it. I know it's working, and I'll just come back and let y'all know if it flew or not. All right, we'll see y'all. Okay, hey, so I just got back from test flying it, and I just talked to the owner. There was something weird, and I asked the owner. I said, "Hey, man, you know, when I went up to go up, you know, on the altitude here, typically if you press it all the way forward, it's gonna take off, and it didn't. It was going up real slow, and I would have to move it back to about right here. So I don't know if it's something with the controller, or there's something damaged on the drone. I don't know. I mean, it's still going up, still flying. Left and right, forward, backward, work great. Yaw, work great. The camera, moving the camera, all that stuff worked great. I did tell the owner that some of the props, like these, are a little bit tight in there. So I don't know if somebody tightened these, but it wasn't a wreck, and some of the leading edges are messed up on these. And I told him, man, you're gonna need to get like these are super loose. Okay. But yeah, he says no problem, man. He on the phone we had a conversation, and he's they're like $22 or something like that. So he's ordering that, and he should pick it up tomorrow. So anyway, hope this helps some people out there. Again, the other guy that I was watching, let me grab his. The other guy that I watched, and that guy does a really decent job. He basically has a whole setup. You know, I'm working out of my kitchen here, so I had to like stop and stuff. But the other guys, I'll try and put a link on the when I do these videos. But he's called the QC Guy Drone Repair, and he does a really good job. So anyway, all right. Hope everybody's does great, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.